Hi! Welcome to Know Thy Shelves. I'm Michelle.
I'm Rachel.
I thought we were having a moment, like and then you're like into it. I'm like, I'm not ready. But here we are.
You always gotta be prepared.
I was prepared. I was like, yeah, I got it locked in. I don't know why I was gonna touch the microphone. I don't know.
It was not. This is the only one we have.
Technically, I have another one at home, just as because my husband has no self-control. He's like, you're using mine 1 day a week, for like maybe 3 hours.
Maybe, depending on how much we talk.
That's true. Okay, so before we get into the podcast book, I know Rachel hasn't read anything, but I have. So I want to talk about some things.
I have read things. I just haven't finished
anything. I'm sorry. Let me make that clear. Rachel is reading. She does not finish anything because she has more brain capacity than I do and can read more than 300-page books.
And my brain is in focus
on some things happening this weekend.
Yes.
Anyways. So, I read actually, we're not going to talk about the other two because they're okay. There were post-apocalyptic ones that were alright. I don't like post-apocalyptic when it's just like, yeah, it happened. Get over it. It's like, why? What? Who? What? I need more, but it was more like, those were just more of like post-apocalyptic romance, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
It just mattered that it was post-apocalyptic. So they were okay, just not what I was jamming for. So, I'll tell you the other ones I really liked. So Our Pretty Darling Psycho by Madison Kinsley. It was a 4. It was a dark Omegaverse romance.
So your jam.
My jam, you know, I guess. And then I read I was reincarnated as a villainess in an Tommy game, but the boys love me anyways. Volume 2 and 3. There we go. I do not have 4 yet. But yes, they were really great. Obviously, since I bought them, I needed to read them immediately. Because manga don't sit on my shelves unread. Other books? That's a different story. That is a completely different story. That we will not get into. Okay. So, are you ready to learn?
Okay. Before we get
into it.
The book this week.
Okay.
I just wanted to say R.I.P. Dolly.
Oh, I did see that. She was really great in funding books for children.
Yes.
Yeah.
She has the Imagination Library, if you don't know. And if you have kids under 5, from birth till the age of 5, they can get a free book every month from Dolly.
I assume her foundation will still continue that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's available in your state, because there's at least one state that is not available now, and Indiana was almost one of those states as well.
Why?
Because
never mind.
we're not getting into politics.
Okay. All right.
But
do some things that we don't necessarily agree with. Got it.
If you love books and you have kids, always get them reading.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And Dolly was a big part of that.
Yeah. No. That is sad. But her foundation, how she does the books, I always thought that was really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was a great lady.
Yes, she was.
R.I.P. Dolly.
R.I.P. Yo. Anyways. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now our book. We should bring it back up.
Yes. Let's bring it back up. Okay. All right. So, the book that we read, second reread for both of us.
For both of us.
And we have not talked about it on the podcast.
We talked about it a little bit here and there.
Yes, that's correct, with no spoilers, because we don't do spoilers. Try not to do spoilers for the rest of the series, because we've only read book 2 after this.
Yes.
I know there's book 3 out, but my heart can't take it.
If we spoil something in book 2, we're sorry. You've been warned.
Yes, sorry. Flash warning. Yes, I don't think so, but you never know where our conversations are going to go. So.
Yes. So we're covering Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros this week.
Yes. Which is the Imperial series, book 1.
Imperial, yeah.
Yeah, technically.
Book 1.
Technically, yes. Book 1. Okay. Sorry, I lost my whole train of thought after.
And you have the super
I do have
summary.
the super short summary. Okay. Fragile Violet, who's a bookworm, is forced by her cold general mother to enter a brutal military mortality. What the? I mean, technically, yes. Military college for dragon riders. She survives deadly trials, bonds with 2 powerful dragons, falls for a dangerous rival named Zane, and uncovers a hidden government conspiracy. Kind of? Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was eventually, I was like, yes. At the end of this book, she does discover some shit.
I mean, she kind of discovers it along the way.
Yes.
But she doesn't know.
Yeah, the majority of the government conspiracy, sorry, I forgot the word I used. Conspiracy is more towards the back end of this book, which leads into the rest of the books. I assume. I don't know, but I read the second one, so I mean, it does kind of go into the...
I've only read the second one as well. Because...
Can you see a theme here? Some things
happened that we're both not happy about.
She does a Tate James, and it's not... So Tate James is known for her, cliffhangers. I would just want you to be like, I need to read the book. I felt like this had the opposite effect where I'm like, I don't want to read the book. I was all excited, and then the second book. Okay, anyways, we're not talking about the second book.
We're talking about the first book.
I'm gonna struggle with this, Rachel.
Okay. So.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Violet Sorengale.
Okay. Can we at least talk about? First of all, talk about her nickname.
Violence.
Yes.
Which I love.
It just wanna. Okay. So. It's not unique as it's.
It is unique.
It's very unique. I'm trying to word it correctly because I'm not doing a very good job. It's the most unique, but it makes sense with her name. Like, how you would lead into that.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Like, I don't know. It's very unique. It's one of the most unique names. Like, everyone else is just like, Babe, Angel.
Which, if you can't come up with a unique nickname, Baby Girl is not it. We're gonna start that off right away.
It only works in Criminal Minds. I'm just saying.
Baby Girl gives me the ick.
Okay, alright. It gives you the ick. I get it though. I do understand it, but...
So, when he...
It holds my special place in my heart for Criminal Minds. Anyways.
But when Xaden calls her Violence...
It is...
That is peak nickname.
It is very peak nickname. Yes. And I actually put that in important information. Quote. I think I only have 2 quotes on here that I really, I was trying to think, I was trying to do a thing, so we'll see if it works out in book 2. But I was wanting to try to find a quote from the book that I really resonated with or really liked. And I found 2 as I was reading through it, which we can get into later, but one of them has to do with her nickname. And I think is everyone's favorite line, so I'm just going to go with it. You look all frail and breakable, but you really are a violent little thing, aren't you? Okay, sorry. Now we can... I've fangirled out, it's fine.
Listen, book 1 Xaden is good. Is peak Xaden for me.
I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth, so...
From the 2 books I've read, book 1 Xaden is the best.
Yes. Okay, no. I don't agree with you, actually. I like the first half of book 2.
Okay. We're getting into...
Do I need to put a pin in this and be like, we'll talk about it offline, Rachel?
So, here's what I'm going to say about book 2.
Okay.
Is... Rebecca Yarros tried to do the whole banter thing back and forth that she did in book 1.
Yes.
And it did not work for me. It came off as just them fighting.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see that.
So
I like him groveling though, so he does something. Well, at the end of this book, you know,
which he's not wrong at the end of this book. She can be mad at him.
Yes,
But everything that he did was not wrong. I'm just gonna state that.
okay. Okay, so this is where it gets okay. we had started talking about this, and I was like, we're not going to talk about it until the podcast. Literally, probably like 5 minutes before the podcast. So I feel like I'm gonna bring it up. I feel like Xaden is morally gray. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Do you agree with that or not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that blows my mind. I think he's morally gray. But you think what he did was honorable?
Listen, he has 107
Okay.
other people that he is responsible for, besides Violet.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
He has 107 marked kids.
Yes. From the
'Cause he is
rebellion.
the oldest one. He is the leader, which apparently is my thing.
I didn't even bring that up. I didn't even say anything. Anyways, yes, go on.
So him not telling Violet
Okay.
anything that he's doing behind the scenes to help them and to help the Griffin Riders
Yes.
fight is completely valid because Dane is in the picture with Violet. So if he touches her head in any way, he can see her memories. That's what got them in trouble with the last war games and why they were sent to where Liam died.
Abathane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So him not telling her is completely valid.
Yes. I agree with you. I agree
So
with everything you're
she-
saying.
She has a right to be mad that he didn't tell her. But
Yes.
at the same time, she doesn't. Because he couldn't tell her without risking the lives of himself and 107 other people.
Then he should not have sexual relations with that woman.
He was trying not to have sexual
I know,
relations.
but he did. Okay.
But he can't, he can't control Dane.
No.
So,
But he could have been like, hey, I want to invite you in. Girl, I want to be with you. And he knows how to shield from Dane. So why didn't he even fucking do that?
because she didn't know Dane's power.
So
So
she did.
She did, but she didn't know the extent of it.
She didn't think he would ever do that to her.
Exactly. And he wasn't going to go tell her, like, hey, your best friend from childhood is kind of a shithead, and he's going to take these memories and work them against me. So I cannot tell you this.
But if he would have framed it that way in the beginning, like, do you think she would have been a little bit more receptive? Like, after they made the connection, after they were like, oh, we kind of feel this attraction to each other.
Mhm.
There's something maybe here. And she, like, ends up falling for him. If he would have said, hey, like, I want you to be with us.
Yes.
Can I tell you this, that your fucking best friend's a shithead, and I got you.
But would she have believed him?
I don't know, because we don't know that. But, like, I'm saying, like, that would have been an avenue he could have tried.
Yes. He could have tried that.
Yes, he could have.
But Dane was going to do everything in his power to undermine Xaden when it came to Violet. And honestly, the Wing. So Dane's going to do anything regardless. So, because every point where she was in danger, Dane showed up.
Yes.
So she can't go against Dane because he is also
Protecting her.
protecting her, but he is also the leader of her group.
Yeah.
He's under Xaden. But he still has power over her. Like, there's still a power indifference.
from who to who? From her
From her
to
to Dane.
Yeah.
Well, her and Zayden too, but he wasn't going to tell her that. He wasn't going to tell her.
Because Dayton is a second year.
Yes.
Zayden's a third year. So yeah, technically, yeah. Okay. There's so much about this book that I reread it and I'm like pissed. And I'm mad about it. And I found a new booktube knowledge I didn't know. Do you know what an open door is in romance?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me these things? Because I was trying to find the spicy ones, and they're like, these are the spicy ones, but this is the open door spicy ones. I'm like, huh? What? It's okay. Sorry. I didn't know. I'm just mad now. Okay. Okay, sorry. I got us off track a little bit.
Okay. So since we're on the topic of Dane.
Okay, let's just get into Dane because this is a very big elephant in the room. Okay. So when did we read this the first time? Because I had it back, like January of 25. Is that right for you? Or did you read it earlier than that?
I read it earlier than that.
Okay.
I read it right before the second one came out, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I just went in right into the second one, so okay. That tracks. Anyways. So when I first read this book, I thought Dane was the knight in shining armor, which he's supposed to be portrayed as.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. The knight in shining armor that literally won't break any rules, but it's okay. There are people like that. But yes, I thought he was a great guy. I thought he was there for her. I thought he really wanted to be with her.
But he does.
He does, yes. But he's also never going to put her first, which obviously she has problems with.
Yes. Also, Dane drove me nuts from the beginning. Like, I can see, like, after Parapet, where he was like, hey, I want to get you out of this situation because you're not ready for this and you don't want this. But after she made the decision that she was going to
stick it through,
he still consistently undermined
her. Yes.
He consistently was like, hey, you can't do this. Like, he put her down.
Yes. Yeah.
Consistently. And I'm like, boy, if you don't let her at least try.
Mm-hmm. She's never going to know, and she's always going to have that regret that you took her out of that situation.
Yeah.
And even though I really don't think his plan was going to work.
Like, he was trying to protect her, but at a certain point, you can't protect her from something that she wants. Like, she bonded to her dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the difference between him and Zayden. Because every time a challenge came up for her, Zayden was like, hey, you can do it, but you might have to do it a different way. Like the gauntlet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I believe in you, but you probably have to do it some other way.
Yeah.
And the same with her, like, with the fighting class, he was like, okay, you can't poison everybody every time, so I'm going to teach you, or put you with people that can teach you how to use your strengths in the fight.
Which Dane should have done all along.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of Dane being like, I'm going to protect you and I'm going to take you out of this situation.
Yes. Knight in shining armor, right? Which, when I first read this, I was like, oh, he's a good guy in the sense of he wants to do the right thing, he wants to protect her, but is not willing to break the rules. You have characters like that.
Yes.
And then, I think when I first read it, I knew the shift when she was like, he really pushed really hard, and I think it was right after the gauntlet, I think.
Yeah.
Where he was just like, hey, like, you really need to do this. You really need to, like, you just can't do this on your own. You're just that weak. Like, that's when I was like, oh, you said the wrong thing, buddy. And then she, like, blew up on him.
But that was, like, consistently how he was the whole time.
Yes, but she didn't take it in that way until he got to that certain point where it was more of like, you just can't do it. You're just not. Just let me take you out of the situation. Like it went too far for him to be like pushing her to do this. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, I've already made up my mind. Why are you still trying to hound me? And then he's like, you just can't survive. And she's like, oh, hell no.
It just, like, kills me when a character does not believe in, like, the strength of another character.
Yeah, and I think that's, I mean, he was supposed to do that. But I honestly believe, now that I reread it, because I know you said you picked up on some things that you read as you were rereading it, mm-hmm. about Dane. I honestly believe, like, he touched her face all of the time. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I didn't pick up on that the first time I read it.
Yeah, because he wanted to know everything. So, and she didn't know, like, she knew his power was, like, mind reading and seeing memories, but she didn't know the extent of, like, what he was doing.
Because she never thought that, the thought never occurred to her that her best friend in this situation, yeah. Because they grew up together, were childhood friends, like, she didn't think that he would do that to her because of their friendship. And she should have known.
Yes.
Should have known, like, when he was kept pushing her to, like, leave. But I'm wondering, my thought is, how soon did he start it?
I think from the beginning.
Because I know he was, like, caressing her, and I'm like, why are you doing this?
I think it was from the beginning. Because he wanted, not necessarily to control her, but have some form of control of the situation.
Okay, I could see that. Because I think it's more his dad pushing. Because mm-hmm. he's the general, right? One of the generals.
Well, I think...
like, he's in leadership somehow.
Dane is ambitious, too. Because he wants to be the head of the wing in third year. But
yes. I don't really consider that ambition. More of the, if I am a good boy, I'm going to get this. Like, if he follows every rule, doesn't break anything. Like, I think that's just his personality.
Yes. But he does want to be wing leader.
Yes, but I don't think he actually has the drive to do it without someone handing it to him is the problem.
Possibly.
Because his dad's his dad's mm-hmm. in leadership of some capacity. I think he's a general, but not obviously as...
I think he's the second to Violet's mom.
Yeah, which is the general. I'm not sure how that command structure works, to be honest with you. Because they didn't really talk about it all that much in the book. But that's what I honestly think. I think his dad said, you keep track on her, report back to me, and that's yours. Like, that's kind of how I think it happened.
Yeah, but at the same time, Violet's mom doesn't really care. Like, she cares, but she doesn't care. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think it was mainly Dane has to keep track of the marked ones. If anything.
Oh, that could be too.
Because if they gather in groups mm-hmm. of 3 or more, then...
the one guy can't see him.
Yes.
Yeah. What subject were we on?
We were on Dane.
Dane. Yes. Okay. I was so bored I hated Dane. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's what I honestly think. And then the switch right before they go to Abathane. I think I'm saying that right. Sorry if I butchered it. It's okay. For the war games where they get woken up in the middle of the night. He pushed for her to not go.
Because he knew it was...
because he knew.
Yes.
Because they set that all up.
Because Dane told on...
yes.
Xaden because he saw it in Violet's mind.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with that.
And that's why Xaden couldn't tell her. So he's not wrong for not telling her. I'm going to say he's not wrong on this.
I know I'm struggling because...
like, she has the right to be mad. I get why she's mad.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't lie to her. He just didn't tell her something that she couldn't know without getting everybody killed.
I know. I'm just struggling with, like, if it was my relationship, I would struggle with that tremendously. Just because I don't know if I would ever be able to. I don't know if I could ever trust them again, is my problem. And so, like, how she ended it in the book, I thought was perfect. Where she was like, well, I gave you my heart once, you're not going to get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like that aspect where she was like, okay, well, that kind of sucks. Kind of hurt my heart a little bit. I'm done. Like, I kind of like how she did that, and he's like, I will do whatever it takes to make up for you. And I see his side, but it's just like, that's where I'm from the emotional, like, girl side of this, so I'm like, no, like, I don't care how sexy you are.
Listen, I get it from the emotional point of view. Like, she felt like he betrayed her by not telling her. But he also has the responsibility to keep 107 cadets essentially safe. And if he can't do that, if he shows that he betrayed the country, wherever...
The rebellion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he can get not only himself killed, but 107 people. So how are you going to take that information and just give it to somebody that could possibly ruin everything on accident?
So when her dragon, Tarian, is mad at Xaden for not telling her at the end, like when, some stuff goes down at the end of the book, why do you think the dragon was mad at Xaden? If you were standing on that hill, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a butt or anything, but like, if you're standing on that hill, then why was her own dragon? Is he feeding her like emotions? Like, is the emotions coming from her? Is she feel so betrayed? And he's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. I told you not to do that. It's like, did you?
Well, I feel like her dragon.
Yes.
Taran. I can't even say his name.
I think it's Tari. Well, if you want the whole name, it's Tar. Nope.
Okay. Her dragon.
Tartarian. Whatever.
I got the golden dragon. I got Andarna. It's the other one.
Ari in my head. Yeah. Anyways.
I feel like he felt that the information would have saved her and not put her in danger. So if she would have known about the venin and the wyverns,
yes, okay,
then that could have saved her
because ultimately she knew.
Yeah.
Although they should have known too, right?
The dragons?
No, Xaden and the rebellion. They knew the wyverns were there. They knew
Well, they knew
the venin was there.
The venin was there, but I don't know if they knew about the wyverns. But they definitely knew about venin.
Yeah, so I guess I just don't understand, like, they've encountered these. There is a folklore book that she knows about, and could be probably one of the only people. Well, maybe that's why he didn't... No, but she mentioned it. Like, she's mentioned Wyvern and him before that ever happened. And I just feel like if he knew that she knew anything regarding him, like, he could have been like, oh, and by the way...
But it still puts him and the marked ones in danger.
Comes back to
because
people.
If he's
I get it.
helping the Griffin Riders...
Yeah.
Which are supposed to be the enemy of the state.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
Then that's gonna, like, if Dane knew about that, like, Dane touched her face and he knows that they're helping the Griffin Riders, regardless of if she knows about venin or not. I don't know at that point if Xaden had encountered venin.
That could be pretty accurate now that I'm thinking about it.
And,
they knew something. They knew the Griffin Riders were fighting something.
Yes.
But they didn't. Well, they knew because they smuggled out the only thing that can kill them, which is the
blades.
Yeah, the alloy blades. Special alloy used to power ward stones because that negates their power.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if Dane, like, here's the thing. If Zayden would have told Violet everything, about the Venom, about the Griffin Riders, about everything, and Dane would have saw that, that doesn't mean that Dane would believe Zayden's story.
I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying.
And it's a big cover-up, too.
Yeah.
So if Dane goes, hey...
Even if he did know about it to his dad would have been like, you shut your mouth right now.
Yes.
Yeah. I just feel like, there's so much...
There's nuance to it.
Yes, there's nuance to the first book, which I think she does a really great job of tying it into the second book, like closing some of those loops. So I can't be too upset about it right now. So if you're really upset about some of the plot holes, read the second book. Because, yes. I honestly would like to know what happened 6 months ago before Conscribe Day. Conscription Day?
Conscription Day?
Yeah, that one. I would... So honestly, something changed 6 months before that. Because Violet was going to go into the scribe.
Yes.
And then 6 months before that, her mom, Lilith, which is a great name.
I think her dad died.
Yeah. Was it 6 months ago? I thought it was a little bit before that. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. Was it 6 months ago? Like, was that the linchpin to all of this? I don't...
Maybe,
Ooh, I don't...
think so.
I don't know. Because it talked about Brennan, her brother, dying.
But Brennan died like 5 years ago.
Yes, with the Zaydens.
Died. In quotations.
I said presumed dead. Because spoilers for the end of the book, he's alive. You're welcome. You didn't have to read 600 pages of that. Which was supposed to be a really big...
Which it is.
It is. Don't get me wrong.
And Zayden didn't tell her about that either.
Which I think her brother does kind of like soothe it over. He's like, stop being a butt. It's not all about you. But it is. She's the main character. It's all about her. I guess that's what I have a hard time with. It's like, she's the main character, and you're like, there's so many different avenues this could have went. One where she doesn't hate Zane for, reasons.
She still shouldn't, she shouldn't hate him for the choices that he had to make. Because it was either tell her and possibly end 107 lives. This is like the train thing.
The train?
You know what I'm talking about? Where there's one person, there's like a friend or a family member on one track, and there's 5 strangers on another. And who do you pick?
5 strangers? See, okay, this is where the touch her and die aspect come in. Just saying. I'm morally gray. I am that morally gray. It has to be maybe 10 people or more. Then it's like, okay, I'm gonna think about it. Or it's just like, what?
I'm gonna tell you a story about the train thing after this.
Okay. Train.
But it's that whole concept. Do you save one person, or do you save all of these people?
And you know where I stand on this apparently. I mean, it really has to. Okay, so I'm gonna take a step back and say it depends on the person.
Yes.
It depends on the person you are saving and what's at risk. And yes, I do agree with you, even though I'm gonna give you a lot of crap for it. I do agree with you with Zayden. I do understand why he did it. It just kind of sucks for a book where she's the main character.
He can love her, but not, want to risk the lives of the people that he's responsible for.
I guess. No, I get it. I know. I know. It just makes my heart hurt. I just feel like some of the things that she brings into the second book, where she's like, well, he's like, I'll teach you how to shield and all this. And it's like, you could have told her that. Like, it just been like, you need to shield your thoughts. Like, you need to work on that. Hint. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. Okay, so there's something that comes to light in the second book. At the end of the second book. With Xaden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all know the elephant in the room that we can't talk about because we don't want to spoil the second book.
Not the end of the book. There's something with his, like...
Okay, so...
He's something else. I'm not going to say anything. But maybe his powers to shield are better than somebody else's.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I got what you're putting down now! It's been a minute since I read the second book, okay?
This does not have to do with the very end of the book, which I'm so upset about.
I know! I was like... Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. We'll talk offline.
Yes.
Sorry. So don't spoil the second book. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Sorry, we're gonna get back into my point. Point was, 6 months ago something happened that made her mom send her to the Rider Quadrant. Mm-hmm. And it's not necessarily said in the book. The first book, at least. And I don't even think in the second book. I think it hits on it in the second book, but we're not going to talk about that. So what? Second book is out of your mind. Why do you think? What theory? Because it's not 100% proven in the books. So what theory do you have? Based on limited knowledge of the first book.
Well, based on their war briefings every day, the wards had started going down more frequently.
Yes.
So, to have more riders, the better thing is to put more people in.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the threat of the marked ones, according to her mother.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have more people that you know are on your side and they're not going to question anything, you're going to put them in, as opposed to the ones that might betray you because they're mad that you killed their whole entire families.
Which is very valid, but yes. Okay. So, I think, and this has to tie, if I spoil the second book, just punch me, okay? But I honestly think, so there's a quote I'm going to tie this back into. When she's talking about her dad in the book, he left her. That I think Mira ended up saving for her, correct? Yeah. Yes. And it says, and this is technically a quote from her dad, past?
Yeah.
Quote? Yeah, there we go. It only takes one desperate generation to change history, even erase it. So I took that into why 6 months ago, before, this is obviously took a year ago at this point, this in the book, I took that as her mom. There was something weird about her dad, because I'm not going to bring up the second book, because it kind of talks about it a little bit there. But there was something that she felt like Violet couldn't... It has to do with the scribes, is all I'm going to say. Because the scribes didn't have the book that her dad had. And that's supposed to supposedly have every copy of everything ever written in the past 600 years? 400 years?
600 to 400, yeah.
Yeah. And they don't have this book about folklore and fairy tales. Like, and then he says that in her head. And she's like, oh, it's like Dad always says. And I'm like, why would your dad tell you this? Like, if he didn't try to prop her into this. So I think, this is just speculation, I think her mother thought if she became a scribe, she was going to die either way.
Possibly.
Because I don't think, based on Violet's morals, I think she was eventually going to see the discrepancies.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the erasing of history.
So I think the starting of the erasing of history was with the rebellion. And Xaden's dad. So,
which happened a little bit before her dad died.
Yes.
Or happened, after her dad died. Because her dad was still alive. Up until sometime.
Yeah. We're not sure.
The timing is questionable. Sorry, guys.
Her dad died after Brennan died.
Yes. And Brennan died, quote unquote, presumed dead 5 years ago. But that's kind of what I was thinking, is there's a lot of speculations out there on...
Yeah. So, okay, I want to talk about this theory.
Okay.
And I don't know if this was brought up in the second book or not.
Okay.
But I caught it reading the first book.
Okay.
So, when Violet was born,
Mm-hmm.
her mother was sick with something
Mm-hmm.
that made her weak. What do you think that sickness was?
I don't know if it talks about it in the second book. If it did, I glossed over this. Because I think you're tying that back to her hair. Because her hair has like silver whatever in it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like her mom took too much power. And she was almost to the point of...
So you think she burnt out?
Yes.
Or do you think Violet was burning her out?
I mean, it could
Be
both, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it... Because that's what I'm thinking. Because babies are just leeches, basically. I want to get so much hate for that. Okay, so hear me out, okay? So a baby... It's a stomach. You eat, it takes all the nutrients, it just gives you whatever's left over. Like, I need it more than you, okay? So that's why I say leech.
But why you gotta be a stand mixer?
Why a stand mixer? Anyways. That's kind of what I think, because there hadn't been a...
But she didn't have any other issues with Brennan or Mira.
No. No, she didn't. But I also don't... Do you remember what her signet is? Did it ever say Lilith's signet? I don't know if it does or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I might have it. I have it. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Yes, I do. Storm Wielder. Which
So
would make
she's
sense.
basically kind of what Violet has.
Yes. I don't know how it's different, because Violet is technically a lightning wielder and her mom is a storm wielder. So it really just depends on... Because we don't see a lot of her, like, in action.
Makes it rain. Which also might be why it was raining the day that she went on the parapet.
Because she wanted her daughter to die. Is that what you're saying? Which, fair. Or it could have been she...
Because it could be, like,
Okay.
tied to her emotion. So she's
Yes.
very emotional that day.
So, we don't really get a lot of Lilith in this first book. But the second book, I feel like she redeems herself as a mother. And that's all I'm going to say. I feel like that's vague enough. Maybe. But that could be part of the reason why Violet is so... I don't know. That's my thought.
Because it said it was, like,
she was siphoning. That would be my guess, that Violet was actually so powerful that she was making her mom ill. Like, taking power away. And her mom could have almost burnt her out. That's my theory.
We'll put a pin in that and offline talk.
Okay. My bad. Did I hit on the nail here?
No, but there's certain things that happen in the second book that I want to say.
Okay. I'm hoping you're keeping a list of this, because
My theory.
Okay. Theory, yes. Okay. Let's see here. Because we could talk about this book for a hot minute. Okay, so I kind of want to mention... Why do you think they burn everything when someone dies? Like, they say it's a religion thing. Because the god of the underworld, like, starts with M or something in this book.
Malik,
thank you. I think that's correct.
or that's a general, I don't know. Sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds good. So they immediately burn everything, because if you don't, the god of the underworld will come burn you and your entire family or some shit.
I think it has to do with information.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I thought it was more of a control thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Especially with the people from the rebellion.
Yes.
Because if you burn all that, then they don't have anything that can tie it back. Especially with dragon riders, because they'll see stuff that maybe not all the other dragon riders see. Like, Mira saw the wyvern, but she doesn't know it's the wyvern. You know what I mean? So she could have put that in, like...
anything.
A battle brief.
Yeah.
Or a journal, and somebody gets hold of that, and then all of a sudden, everybody knows about the wyvern, which they should know anyways, but whatever.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I was wondering if you were thinking the same thing I did, so yes. And then... so, I know we hit on this a little bit ago, but Violet is she wants to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Her morals are straight north. Kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes. She's more north than anyone else in the book, I tell you that. Anyways.
She's gonna do the right thing regardless of the rules. Where Dane is gonna do the right thing when it's in the rules.
Yes. Yes, that is, yes.
Zayden is gonna do whatever the hell he wants that's gonna get the outcome that he wants.
Yes.
To a certain extent.
Yes.
But he's
to
still
a certain extent, yes.
on the good side. Like, he's like chaotic good.
Yes. How do you feel like she would be if she followed not her own moral code? If she followed, like, do you think she'd follow more in Dane's footsteps? Or do you think she would have followed more in Zane's? If she didn't have her own. Like, I'm taking that out of the equation. Like, if she was just a blank slate that would follow whatever.
So if she was more of a sheep, which she's not.
That's pretty good. Thank you for coming up with a word for me.
She would fall more in Dane's, like, line of thinking.
Yes.
But she's too smart to just take everything at face value. So she's going to question it if somebody's like, hey, this is what you need to do. She's like, well, why are we doing it this way?
Okay, yeah. I kind of feel the same way.
But she's also doesn't want anybody to die.
Yeah, that was a huge thing in this.
Even with, like, Jack, she's like, well, I don't want to kill him. Like, she did everything in her power, even though he was going to kill her, to not kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same with the girl that was helped everybody break into her room. She's still like, I don't want this person to die.
Amber?
Yes, Amber.
I was like, yeah. Yeah. I do kind of like that. I like that she upholds her morals and not be a sheep, basically.
Yeah.
Which I think did help her. It helped her out, really. I don't know if, I have more things we could talk about, but...
I'll just bring them on.
Rebellion marks versus the dragon relics. I'm sorry. Rebellion relics versus dragon relics. Okay. So, I don't know how I feel about this. Because the rebellion relics seem to have no rhyme or reason of, like, how they're, like, on them. Like,
well,
some of them have different ones.
I think it's just a mark to show that they were part of the rebellion, part being
They were born into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they wanted something that was, like, you could easily point out, like, you could easily see. Where the dragon mark is specific to each dragon and its rider.
Okay. It was just so weird because Zane's is so different, but then we get that backstory and stuff. But I just didn't understand why they call them relics. When to me, that's not really a relic. That's not really like, I am proud to wear that. Like, which some of them may be proud.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not the right word to use. But I just didn't like that they called them the same thing. It's like, rebellion relics, which is the marked ones.
Yeah.
And then you have the dragon relics, which is what you get from your dragon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, was the rebellion marks I think it was from Lilith's Dragon, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Or that one, the other guy that can tell the outcome of a battle. I forget what his name is.
He's not doing a very good job of that.
Well, he can't see when there's 3 marked ones together.
Well, they did a poor job of
So
making the
that's why
squads.
they put all of them, the marked ones, that Zayden had into that war game thing,
Mm-hmm.
so that they could all die, because they were basically sent to die.
Yeah, I mean they were. That's 100% correct. What else?
And then poor Liam.
Oh my god, I honestly, I forgot until just now. I was not even.
I know who your book boyfriend in the first book was, and it is Liam. Because he fits,
it was.
he fits what you like in a book boyfriend.
Okay, so I love him, okay? And this is why I'm mad about the Threshing coming out.
Uh-huh.
The Threshing Day one. Because I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to know Liam's, like, Threshing. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? He is no longer part. What do I care? What?
Because you love him.
I'm okay. You're right.
But he's definitely, like, your type of, like...
Yeah, he is straight my, like, I'm like...
He's gonna protect her no matter what.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay, so this crushed my soul. Okay, as I was rereading it, I was like... And then she saves him the first time. And I'm like... Why was I like... Why was I like that, Rachel, knowing what I know about the book? Okay, so I was just like... Oh, she saved him.
That was foreshadowing.
I know. I was like really kind of mad. I was like, okay, I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That's like the part where he falls off. She catches him, but then his dragon, and I'm like, that is like the crappiest way you can die. The crappiest. I just would have liked anything else than that. You ring him through with a wyvern. Or Vinnen, and then, or whatever. Whatever, the rogue people, like, do that, please. Not just have his dragon die, and he dies, because
It makes it harder.
Oh, I was so upset. I was like, any other death would have been better than that. But no, mine gets a traumatic. I take care of my sister. Zayden, I love you like a brother. Yeah. I'm like, why? My heart. Why did you have to bring it up? Why? I could have been happy not talking about Liam. I could have been happy. I could have forgot about it, and then you bring up my trauma for a third time.
But we all love Liam.
I'm so upset, Liam. Like, one time where you can reverse time.
She can't reverse time. She can stop time.
I don't care. She could have done it.
She tried to. She stopped time to get to him. But she couldn't save his dragon.
I know. So I'm very upset about it. Liam was my boy. He was my love. Which is why I struggled to read the second one, because Liam wasn't in it.
You got Roderick, though.
Roderick is okay, he's okay as a second, but compared to Liam, no. It's just not where it's at. It's not where it's at, guys. I was okay, so I have never cried about a book boyfriend before in my life. I have cried. I cried like a little baby when I read this book for the first time. Because I'm like, Liam is I'm for sure, there is no way. It was Game of Thrones rules, guys, so don't get attached to any other character moving forward.
It was an OP death, is what it was.
It was a very sad death, is what it was. Like, I'm like, I don't know if I want to read this. And Rachel's like, no, let's read it together. And then I read it together, and then that cliffhanger in the second book, I don't know if I'm ever going to read the third book. I don't know. I just can't. I just can't do it. There's no said threshing days? That was an insult! Or going to be an insult.
You get more Liam, though. Maybe.
It's not a guarantee.
Possibly.
He might not even be in the book. Am I gonna buy it to see?
Yes.
Yeah. I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is yes. You're buying the book.
But I won't be mad if Liam's not in there. And then I won't be mad if he is.
Listen,
There's no winning.
I bought this book on whim because it has dragons on the edges.
There's nothing wrong with dragons.
I was like, ooh, pretty dragons.
Did you even read the description?
No. Hell no, I didn't. I said, it has dragons, I'm buying this.
I do the same shit too sometimes. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Let me think about something else so we can get off Liam.
Here's a question for you. Would you attempt to become a dragon rider?
I really had to work on my upper body strength.
If, like...
Okay, so out of the options, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Because I like the scribe aspect of it.
Yes. Because we're both nerds.
We're both nerds. I would give it a shot. I don't think I'd be cut out for it.
Here's my thing. I would 100% try to be a dragon rider because
Okay.
I just want a fucking dragon.
You would like a dragon of
Yes.
your own. I get that. Okay. And...
I would have to work on my physical fitness. But
Same.
I would 100% do it. Doing cartwheels across the parapet.
Is that how you're gonna prepare?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Listen,
fair
I've
enough.
been on multiple balance beams. I could get across the parapet.
In the rain, with no traction on your boots, you could do it.
Yeah. I could probably do it barefoot. Honestly.
I don't know if I can do it barefooted.
I'd probably do better barefoot.
And that is an option, but I'd still take the shoes. No, because you have to climb, I think, don't you? A little bit.
No. For the parapet, it's like the... It's
It's a
basically
stone
a balance
bridge.
beam.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's the gauntlet that you have to climb across. Yeah.
Yeah, the gauntlet would be my issue. I am not a ninja warrior.
Also fighting.
Yeah.
But
But you could train for that ahead of time.
Yeah, you could.
Like,
If you knew you were gonna go in, then yes, I would probably have made different life choices. But yes. So, okay, since you brought that up, so how do you feel about, since Violet's not the strongest person,
Mhm.
so do you feel with her that physical strength helped her? Or was it more psychological, like, I'm gonna get through this no matter what? Like,
I think for her is mainly mental. Like, she has to do this, like, physically, but I feel like she's like, I've gotta do this regardless.
Yeah. So do you feel like sometimes psychologically or mental reasons are better than physical? Like, because physically she could not do it in the beginning, like, at all.
I mean, honestly, if you put your mind to anything, you can do it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, period.
I just feel like she really had a lot of psychological strengths that really helped her through a lot of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But yes, I would love to become a dragon rider if dragons were a thing. Which, speaking of which, I saw squirrel. I did see a squirrel, but I'm going on a squirrel topic. I saw someone, it was a video, and she's like, this is my hill to die on, okay? Let me see if you agree with it. That dinosaurs were just dragons.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw the chicken thing.
And I'm like, you know, I would die on that hill too.
I'm like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because like, looking at just, okay, so.
If you look at a T-Rex and you look at a chicken, this is her argument. A dead chicken and a T-Rex skeleton.
Yes.
Okay, so
And
we're
some
talking
skeletons.
Sue and a chicken. You see their tiny little nubbins at the front, which happen to be their whole wing.
Yes.
So, her argument is that T-Rexes logically don't just have tiny little arms. Those were probably wings, which means that it wasn't a dragon, it was a wyvern.
That's true, but dragon-esque. We're getting there. We're getting there, Rachel. Some
Dragons have 4 legs and wings.
Yes.
Wyverns have 2 legs and wings.
Yes. You are correct.
Worms have no legs.
Thanks for that distinction.
Or wings. Worms with a Y. Not just regular worms.
Worms with a Y.
Yes. Like, you know the big trimmer worm from...
Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Woo!
Or the dune worm.
The dune worm. Yeah, okay. I agree with you. I agree. But that's what I'm saying.
But also, if you look at ostriches, it makes sense, too.
Yeah, it does. But I'm just saying that.
So dinosaurs were wyverns.
Yes. That is our hill to die on, y'all. Thank you, that girl, for giving us insight to this glorious path we're now on. Anyway. I'm trying to think what else here.
Do you have a specific color of dragon that you would want?
Ooh, okay. I do have them color coded. I honestly think the dagger tail one's pretty cool. So blue. Blue. Yeah.
Is it always blue that's dagger tail?
Yes. Because they're... At least that's what they say.
I feel like I'd want a red or a black dragon.
Red or black, okay. Why?
Because those are the ones that call to me.
Okay, fair enough. I was like, do I want to read the description? But if we're just going based on looks, then yes. I really like the blue one. Because the feather tail, I mean, that would be cool, but...
Also, I'm a fire sign, so the red dragon would work for me.
I am a Pisces. Now you say it. I can't unsee it.
So the blue dragon.
So the blue dragon. There you go. That would be awesome.
Which is why I also have the confidence to say, yeah, I'd get across the parapet with no shoes on.
You know, it's okay.
Listen, I have the confidence that I could 100% do that. Because I've been on multiple balance beams. Like, multiple balance beams.
Yes. I believe that you could do it. I'm just saying the rest would be my struggle. I'm just saying I don't know how I would handle everything else.
Going across, pointing my toe with a purpose.
It's all in the toes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, if you ever need to cross a narrow bridge of some sort, or a balance beam, it's in the toes. That's your PSA for the day.
Just remember to point your toes with a purpose and you'll be okay.
Point your toes with a purpose. I love it. I love it. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to get us back on track. Okay. So, do you want to get into the ratings, or do you have anything else you want to talk about?
We can get in ratings.
What did you rate it when you first read it?
When I first read it, it's probably a 5-star for me.
Okay. Second read through.
4.5.
Okay.
It's still good, but compared to
When you first
my other 5 stars, I don't think it hits
anymore.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's 4.5. It's still good. I still really like it.
Yes. Okay.
But I still feel like it's 4.5.
Okay. So I did a scrapbooking page, so now I know my rating. I gave it a 3 when I first read it in 25. Rereading it again, I actually bumped it up to a 4. Because it was an enjoyable read, even though
Liam.
R.I.P. have some talks. We're gonna have to talk through this.
Dolly. Tim Curry! I'm not saying Tim Curry is any less valuable, but Dolly.
I mean, Dolly did hand out free books.
She was,
Tim Curry read to us.
She was a light in this world.
So was Tim Curry.
Yes. He played a good villain.
He does. He did. Why did you have to bring me down? I have no idea. Okay. What were we talking about now? You ruined my entire day. It's okay.
Your rating.
Oh, yeah. It's a 4. Yes, I bumped it out from last time I read it. Sorry. You just threw me for a loop. You can't do this to me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought you knew.
No, I've been driving all day.
That's why you didn't know.
I was listening to audiobooks like as one does. Why listen to the news? I probably would have found out some things today, but it's okay. Anyways, yes, I actually rated it a 4 instead of a 3 this time. Because I did kind of enjoy it, and I picked up a lot more things than I did when I first read it.
Mm-hmm.
That made it a little bit more enjoyable, especially like the Dane aspect, where you know he's a dick. We already know that going in, so like picking up on those small cues.
Yeah.
That I missed the first time, or just kind of brushed off as, oh, he's a good guy. Nothing can go wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
Never trust the good guys. They won't break the rules for you. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
I always go for the leader, so I don't know. I don't know what that says about me.
Do they break the rules for you, though?
I guess it depends on the rule.
They're the leader. There are no rules.
Exactly. They make the rules.
That, you know? I think you're onto something there. I really do. Okay. What was your spice level?
I'm gonna give it a 2. Which is fair. I feel like.
Okay, I'll meet you in the middle at 1.5. Because I was going to do 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it, like, yes, there are a couple scenes. But it's just vanilla?
Yeah.
I mean, but there also is a lot of broken furniture. Which, I don't know if I want to do that all the time.
No, that seems costly.
100%! Especially when she, like, blows out the window.
Yeah.
Take control over that, girl. You got this.
Yeah, you have to rein that in a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little bit. Okay, anything else about Fourth Wing that we want to get into?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, our theme for next month was cults. And we have a bonus episode. So, yeah, there's
yes. So, our first book is Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue, and this is our romance pick, and this is probably what I'm going to be reading, waiting to see BTS. So if you see me, it's okay.
In Chicago, say hey. Our second one is a horror pick. Our horror pick is Ghost Eaters by Clay Malone Chapman.
I'm going to have to look up the middle name.
Clay Chapman.
Our third book, I have to dig out of the closet, is Dune by Frank Herbert.
She just puts books in timeout all the time.
Well, I don't have enough shelf space.
I didn't say anything. I just said you put it out in timeout. Because it's going to be a task. Okay.
It is what it is.
We did it to ourselves, so we can only blame ourselves. Or Kyle. We can blame Kyle. Okay. Our fantasy pick is Ninth House by
Lee Bardugo.
Thank you! I was like, I know I'm not going to butcher that.
And our last bonus episode is My Heart is a Chainsaw, which is the first one in the Indian Lake trilogy by Stephen Graham Jones, which I'm excited about. We have to watch The Burning first, though.
Yes, you've said that.
It's important because, listen, I watch a shit ton of horror movies.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of them.
Yes.
My knowledge on horror movies is over your knowledge of horror movies, so I just need you a little bit entry level.
Thanks for calling me stupid.
No, it's just I watch a lot of horror movies, and you don't.
You don't know what I watch. You don't know what I watch. Don't give me that look.
I'm just gonna say, if this had anything to do with anime, my knowledge
I got you.
is just above the ground.
I would at least give you a flower off the ground because you read some. You're better than most people.
Listen, I've watched Neon Genesis. I watched
great introduction.
a couple episodes of Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon has my heart.
There's other things that I watched.
One Piece.
I watched one episode of One Piece.
I'll take it. I will take it. And you watched Dan to Dan.
Yes, I watched Dan to Dan. I went to the movie theater and saw the movie Dan to Dan. I watched some of Kaiju number 8. We're on like episode 3.
How do you like it?
It's pretty good.
Versus reading it.
I mean, it's like the same, pretty much.
Sometimes it's a little different. Sometimes I feel like the show throws in a little bit more tidbits. Sometimes not. So it's different. It depends. Like for One Piece, I prefer the manga because there's too many fillers, too many backstory that I don't care about. I mean, I care about it, but I don't care about it. But yeah, and then Dragon Ball Z, we just don't talk about.
I haven't actually never watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z, but I know some of the characters.
Okay. That's alright. You don't have to. They're not important.
I can name animes. That doesn't mean I've watched them.
And that's all that matters. There's a lot out there now, too, though. And their titles are getting as ridiculous as manga titles.
And I've watched some of Ancient Magnus Bride. Why that one, I don't know. But
I can tell you why. Opal Ray has some really good books on the subject if you're interested in anything in the realm of Ancient Magnus Bride. Just saying, just put that out there. I don't know if you've read them, but I have. There's that. I'm just telling myself all today. Anyways.
I'm just saying, our knowledges are different.
That's true. That's very true. It's okay. Go watch The Burning.
Yes.
Okay. Appreciate you. Is that a requirement for our listeners?
Yes. Watch The Burning.
At least before the last week of, what's next month?
September.
Yeah. You can tell where mine is. I don't even know what month it is. Woo. Anyways. Okay. Anything else before we let them go?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, as always, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Podbean,
Anywhere.
whatever.
Not in real life. Preferably.
We just like that in our books.
We don't want stalkers.
Just in our books. I just need to preface in books. Although, stalking is very serious crime.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I just wanted a piece in there. Anyways, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.